And let's take a look at your Caribbean report for tonight. In your Caribbean report today, a day after winning a Grammy Award, Jamaican dance star Buju Banton faces a retrial in Florida on Monday on drug trafficking charges. The first trial 5 months ago resulted in a hung jury. A U.S. government says the singer conspired with 2 associates to buy a shipment of cocaine from an undercover police officer. Buju, whose real name is Mark Myrie, denies the charges and contends that he was entrapped by a confidential informant. The 2 men pled guilty and agreed to cooperate with investigators. Buju won Best Reggae Album in the Grammys for his album entitled Before the Dawn. And finally, a new undersea internet cable which runs between Cuba, Venezuela, and Jamaica will land on Monday in Ochos Rios, Jamaica. The cable will provide direct connectivity between the countries for voice and data traffic with greatly increased internet capacity. From Jamaica, it will then be moved on to Cuba in an undersea network spanning hundreds of miles. And that's your Caribbean report for tonight. Staying with Caribbean news, well, the junior ranchers followed through for St. Lucia's food drive over the weekend. I got the opportunity to check them out at Plaza Extra West. Well, here I am in front of Plaza Extra West, and if any of you have been following closely on my Caribbean report, you know back in October, Hurricane Tomas devastated the island of St. Thomas. NEMO, which is the equivalent of America's version of FEMA for St. Lucia, has gotten to where they've started to run out of funds to help rebuild St. Lucia's efforts after the devastating hurricane. And here at Plaza Extra, there's actually a fund drive going on for the people of St. Lucia, and it's being sponsored not only by Plaza Extra as well as the Junior Ranch program at the Manor School. Now, Wes did a program earlier in the week. He did a story on the Junior Ranch program and their efforts in St. Lucia. This is actually a follow-up to that story. This is the St. Lucia effort in motion here on Saturday morning at Plaza Extra. Now, let's go meet some of the young cadets.
My name is Kima American. I am an initial partner in the Junior Ranch program where we're restoring and nurturing childhood hope. And we just want to tell the community thank you so much for all the assistance they've given us so far. We've been out here yesterday, today, and we're also going to be out here tomorrow. We are having this food drive at Plaza Extra West, Plaza Extra East, and Food Town Princess. And I encourage everybody, not just the Lucians and the Crucians, but the Puerto Ricans and everybody else, to please come out and partake in this food drive to help our cousins down in St. Lucia and our brothers and sisters everywhere when they're in need. Because we never know when it will be us and we will be in need. So once again, thank you. And we ask you to please come out tomorrow and support us, and also today.
Sir, what's your name? Mr. Phillips?
Sir Phipps, sir.
Phipps, yes.
Junior Ranch has made me feel good and helped me keep physically fit and keep me obedience and discipline.
How did you guys get in the program?
Well, I got involved with a friend. One of their parents told my parent, and then I decided to come over to Junior Ranch.
All right, well, you guys are a fine group of soldiers, and you're doing a fine effort here for the St. Lucia program, which is what we're here to cover, actually. And you have actually gone out to St. Lucia, the both of you guys, right? Have gone to St. Lucia. You've seen the devastation that occurred during Hurricane Tomas. Is that correct?
That is very true. Yes, we have been there.
And what was your name? And let's identify you.
Rory de Treville.
All right.
Anthony Felix.
Anthony Felix, and you guys were actually on the ground, saw the devastation of St. Lucia. What was that like for you personally?
I personally, it was very heart-wrenching. Being me, an island person from St. Lucia who reside in the U.S. Virgin Islands, so it was very touchy for me because I saw my people who were in distress, and I know that we were able to help. So here today we are finding the reason and the purpose for helping those who are really in need. And looking at it from the Christian background, coming from raised in the church, I was taught to love people and to help those who are in need whenever we can help. So we're going to do our best to always reach out to those who need a helping hand in the community.
I am Jerome G. and here at Plaza Extra West with the ranch crew. You guys give us a big shout out.
Thank you, News Channel 8!
I'm Jerome G. and with Channel 8 News. Thanks for all that help, guys. St. Lucia needs it. And when we come back from this break, we'll take a look at your Sports 411 with tennis. Tonight in your Sports 411, it's a tennis tournament at Canagata Ballpark. Let's take a look.
Yeah, I am Commissioner St. Clair N. Williams of the Department of Housing, Parks and Recreation, and I have with me here Greg James, who is the coordinator for the tennis program that is taking place here today. Actually, the Department of Housing and Recreation is working very closely with the Virgin Islands Tennis Association, and we are hosting this weekend tennis tournaments for youths for the ages from 10 to 18, and it's going to be a 3-day tournament that's taking place here. Actually, a 2-day for this weekend, taking place here at the DC Canigata Recreation Tennis Court. And so, one of the things that we are really happy about is that this program provides the opportunity for the youth to show their talent. The Department of Housing, Parks, and Recreation has worked very closely with Greg James here to conduct our Tennis in the Park program during the year, and then during the summer we do have a 6 weeks tennis camp for the youth. So I'd like Greg to just explain exactly what will be happening here today and this weekend.
Thank you, Commissioner. Thanks for coming out. I want to thank Channel 8 for coming out here and showcasing the talented kids that we have here on St. Croix playing tennis. This weekend we're hosting the VITA tennis tournament, which is the Virgin Islands Tennis Association. I want to thank the Housing, Parks and Recreation for hosting the tournament here at Canigata. We have categories from 10 and under to 18 and under. As you can see to the back of us, there is a 10 and under match going on right now. Some of these kids are going to represent the Virgin Islands in the ITF, International Tennis Federation, in the summer, where they represent the Virgin Islands playing in different categories. I want to ask the public to come out and support these kids because they're our future. Like the commissioner says, we do offer after-school program, which is coming up pretty soon, and we do have summer programs for tennis. Again, I want to thank you guys for coming out and showcasing the kids. Thank you.
So I certainly want to take this opportunity to encourage you, the community, to come out and support our youth. Too often they say there's not enough for our youth to do. But as you could see here, this is one of the programs that is happening. And I just encourage you that if you have your youth out there who is interested in being a part of a program, you could check with the Department of Housing, Parks and Recreation.